Alright, YugiohEssentials is the video I said I was going to get you. This is just about the cards I have in my deck at the moment. It's not a full deck. I don't have every single card yet. I was working on it, so you can look at the build. There are a lot of, Nordic cards that I have, though. So you can take a look. Obviously, you can see the trade binder again. The very first page has, like, a good portion of it. Mara is good for Loki, but again, you don't really want to use Loki in that deck. Um, yeah, these are basically the cards I don't use except for him and Black Goat, because he's actually really good pulling out either him or White Goat, which I do have two of, and they were actually kind of hard to pull for me. Alright, so obviously Monster Reborn. Burial you're going to want because when you use one of the Acer's effects, it removes one of the cards from your graveyard. You can then put it back in so you have more cards to deal with. That way you can use this effect again. Dandy, just for token. Mainly, I made this deck for just synchroing, not just for the gods, but I can get out both. Torrential, just in case you need it. Morphine Jar, again, half the time I've run out of a hand. If I draw into Morphine Jar, I can set them, flip them, I get my hand back and continue on. So it does help sometimes. Heavy Storm, in case you need to get rid of your own cards for Valkyrie. Mirror Force to get rid of the monsters. Sangan, you can get your searches, really does help. Goldfax, definitely you need 3 of them, because, again, he's a tuner, he's a level 4 tuner. You can bring him out with Black Goat's effect, and you can automatically right there go for a level 7, or you can summon another level 3 monster, and go for, one of the gods, which would be Thor. So, again, does help, and, if your opponent has a synchro monster on the field, he gets special summon, so you get another summon at least out of him. Goblinberg, I played 2 of them, just because, again, it's, synchro deck, so you can easily special summon another one, which is a tuner, or you can summon another level 4 and go for an exceed, so it does help. White Goats, 2 of them. Again, they were hard to pull, you could see their supers. I finally pulled my first one just the other day out of the 2 tins that I got, so I was kind of happy about that. Definitely good. Again, you get 2 level 3 tokens out of it. So right there you get 2 level 3 cards on the field, and you can summon another tuner or something. And he's definitely good to combo with Black Goat's effect. So there's 2 of those. Garm, I play 2 of those again. Nice 1900 defense in case a level 4 fights you, bounces back to their hand. And again, he's another level 4 that you can bring out with Black Goat's effect in case you do already have a Goldfax in your hand. You can just special him, summon Goldfax, go for a level 8. Or, if you really don't have a Goldfax or anything, you can also bring out White Goat or anything. It's definitely very useful. Black Goat, 3 of them. 3 Black Goats because, again, effect does really help. So as you can see, I do have a bunch of Nordic stuff. It's a nice deck actually. It's beaten my scraps a few times, and my scraps actually got a lot better. As long as you get an Odin, it's really like game over if you can't stop him. Unless they really pull off something that's pretty annoying actually. Alright, so 3 MSTs again just to destroy the opponent's field. I play 3 Valkyries. I don't have a third one at the moment. I only have 2. But very good card. She's also a super. It really does help because, again, she's level 2 tuner, which means, if you already have level 4 and you have nothing else to do, summon her, sync for level 6. I mean, very good card. If you go second, you can pull off a first turn Odin depending on your cards in your hand, because you can get 2 other Nordics, and you can just summon her, use her effect, special summon 2 level 4 tokens, that's level 10 right there, and go straight for Odin. And you should know Odin's effect, you don't get affected by his magic or traps until the end of the turn, so it does help a lot, to be honest. It's won me a few games. And also 2 compulsory, just for the fact that you don't have to destroy anything, you just bounce high levels back and it takes longer to get them out. And of course, the last 2 cards are the 2 synchros that I have. Ghost Rare Odin and Ultra Odin. Again, very good. I only play 2. I play 2 of each, 2 Thors, but I don't have Thors at the moment. So I also don't play any of the trap cards for the deck. I have tried to play one of the Divine Relics because you can go for a second attack with Odin and go for a straight 8,000 OTK right there, but didn't really work out too well for me. I didn't get it every time. I only played one, and it just wasn't consistent enough. The other cards I would play in the deck would be Rykos and Super Nimble Mega Hamsters, definitely because you can get out, Black Goat, White Goat, and you can get out Ryko. Flip him face down, you can get out Black Goat's effect next turn, you flip him up, you get his effect right there, because he does switch to attack mode. Ryko, again, you can flip, destroy one of your opponent's monsters. You can go for White Goat in case they go for a second attack, and then, you can just save yourself, get 2 more tokens on the field, and you're safe for a while. So it all depends on what you want to combo with. It really does help. I also play Plague Spreader. Again, those are the cards I just don't have at the moment. I was trying to get, but obviously I can't get. What else? I played some pretty simple cards. Bottomless, actually, I did play, apparently. Dualities. Definitely dualities, in case you don't have any draws. Yes, you can't synchro summon or anything for the turn, but it does help if you don't have anything in your hand. Also, there's Glepnir, the Fetters, whatever. Definitely play at least 2 of those, 2 or 3, because it does get you out of Nordic, and if you can get a Valkyrie right there, and you already had set Fetters for 1 turn, you flip it up, get a Nordic to your hand, summon Valkyrie, use Valkyrie's effect while you have no cards on the field except for her, and there you go, just remove 2 of your Nordics, and you just got another Odin right there. Dark Hole, in case, like I said, the Rykos, and the 3rd Valkyrie, so it really isn't much of a big difference than what I told you, but again, definitely, it's a fun deck. So, if you want my deck build, if you want my entire deck, let me know. If you want just certain cards of it, again, just let me know. Definitely, I'm pretty sure you're gonna want these 2 at least. Alright, peace out, man.